Today, I decided to share a secret. The elite has kept this information for themselves, knowing if it were leaked, Klei would take action and nerf it. That thing is Weber. A lot of people overlook just how powerful he is, which is criminal. So today I reveal the truth about DST's undisputed best character. One of his biggest advantages is his ability to farm incredible amounts of resources with ease through spiders. By feeding a spider and making it attack another one, you send them into an all-out war, and you will be able to reap the rewards. This is the best way to get silk, and the best way to get healing through spider glands, something no other character can do. Thankfully, there is a drawback to this. Spiders eat monster meat, so you can't get much of it. That's where traps come in. You can catch spiders in traps without the others getting angry at you. You can then cook the spider over a fire to guarantee getting monster meat, allowing Weber to get infinite food for free. I think this is his absolute strongest perk, being able to automatically overcome the whole point of the game. This infinite exploitation of spiders allows you to forego making a crockpot, saving precious resources. Other characters need to use crutches like meatballs and pierogi, but Weber can just tap into an unlimited supply of monster meat and spider glands. This is also extremely beneficial in multiplayer, because Weber can share his supplies and doesn't hoard the crockpot from other players. This makes Weber a very good support character on par with ones like Warley, and when you do need a crockpot, you can just go to the archives. The good thing about that is that there's actually webbing on the floor on the way there, which gives Weber a speed boost. This allows you to navigate to and from the archives more efficiently. This also makes Weber an above average character for exploration. By sticking to the webs, you can make exploration considerably faster, a perk very few characters can have early on. Another place this really shines is the labyrinth. Not only does it give you a speed boost, but you also don't have to fight the depth dwellers. This reason alone makes Weber incredibly good for ruins rushing. Other characters have to slowly grind down their health pool, while Weber can just waltz through. This also makes it feasible to collect the loot in all the labyrinth chests, giving you free resources. But there's still a resource I'm yet to talk about: silk. Being able to gather silk allows you to craft several very useful items, including umbrella, top hat, and most importantly, the sewing kit. Possibly one of the best items in the game. These allow you to overcome all seasonal challenges. For winter, you can grow a beard. You know, just steal Wilson's best perk, at least he still has the high utility torch toss. But on top of that, you can use your sewing kit to fully repair thermal stones, making them cost absolutely nothing, after making just your first one. Needless to say, Weber is extremely good during winter, which makes him a great choice for speedrunners. In spring, you can use top hats and umbrellas for wetness immunity, both of which can also be repaired with the sewing kit, and you can also use them during summer. Alternatively, you can go to the caves. This is dangerous for most characters due to the sanity drain, but spiders don't attack Weber, so it's a good option. All that considered, Weber is immune to seasons. The only drawback is that you can't hold your walking cane, but this is more than made up for by the speed boost of webs and Weber's ease of getting cobblestone. And while we're talking about silk, here's a pro tip: tents. Having one pre-built, you can provide some emergency silk when carrying a hammer to save inventory space. Weber not only has survivability, but also good boss killing abilities. Any boss without AoE is basically an automatic win, but Weber also has a trick against ones that do. Because Weber can farm so much monster meat, he can also produce a lot of eggs. Eggs then can be turned into gold through picking, and then into niter through Wilson. And since you already have a lot of eggs to rot, you need to just get charcoal to make gunpowder, and we all know how good gunpowder is. But people tend to complain that it's too expensive, which is why I started looking for a cheaper method to deal with the tougher bosses, and found one in the form of Thulecite crowns. Giving spider warriors a Thulecite crown increases their health functionally to 4000. Get a few of these guys and all bosses can easily be cheesed. What's cool is that you can then heal the spiders using the spider glands dropped during the fight. You could use nurse spiders to do it, but personally I don't use them because they go against the game's uncompromising design. Wicker is exceptionally good against Berger. This is because you can feed Berger 300 monster meat to kill it without any effort. Wicker is good at bosses, even without spiders. This is because of his ease of healing and high max health. You can entirely ignore armor, since 175 health allows you to survive 2 hits against Dragonfly, something that would normally be deadly, and then you can just heal back the missing health with spider glands. You can cheese this process using the pan flute to put bosses to sleep while you heal. Wicker is also a very good late game character for similar reasons. At this point, you don't even need to give your spiders armor, because there's just so many. Given a couple hundred days, you get enough spiders to easily kill all bosses. Sure, other methods may be cheaper and just as easy, but those are too unintuitive. Having just one character do all of that allows you to never have to switch, saving purple gems. This is actually really good because Wilson can turn them into orange gems, which can be made into lazy foragers. An item great for collecting spider loot. Having this many dens also allows you to farm a much more spider loot. In my Weber Mega Base, I have 36,000 silk, something that wouldn't be possible otherwise. Because of this, I can afford to use multiple thermal stones, not having to worry about durability. Even outside of bosses, having so many spiders offers great utility. People often complain that these spiders cause lag, but if computer lag then don't spiders count many cause lag, just many spiders will not create don't lag. Another advantage of so much silk is that you can farm lunar trees for lunar blossoms. Doing so requires lots of silk since you need to catch moon moths to replant them, but this isn't an issue for Weber. What's good about this is that you can then craft bath bombs to farm a moon glass, and harvest this faster using gunpowder. What's weird is that these also drop gems, which I believe is an exploit. Anyway, you can then craft moon glass axes, which chop trees 3 times as fast, making Weber much better at resource gathering than characters like Maxwell. Weber also picks resources like grass and twigs twice as fast, likely a reference to how he lived on a farm. Weber also has a lot of synergies with other characters. He can provide healing to characters who struggle with it, for example Wigfrid, who cannot use dragon pies. But my favorite is Warley. Since Warley is a support character, he can help all of Weber's minions. If you have 10 spiders and each gets spicy Volgo jelly, you'll be dealing 30 times more damage. The Grim Gullet is also very underrated. It swaps your health and sanity, which is good because Weber has low sanity. For only 2 ice cream, you can get full sanity and then turn it into health. This is extra good since ice cream is Weber's favorite food. But something you should watch out for is that Weber does not synergize with Wilson. This is because spiders do not drop a beard hair. And finally, the strongest thing you can do with the character, something that has caused major balance issues. Put an elastispacer chest on a boat and you can carry an infinite amount of dens. An infinite amount of spiders. You can deploy anywhere and set down your dens, and you know what can defeat infinite spiders? Nothing. What do you mean that seems impractical? But the elastispacer is easy to get after you kill Celestial Champ. Listen, it's infinite spiders. For free. It's great utility. It's great support. It's broken. Broken OP.